Hello there. Nice to see you again. This release notes will be a little bit shorter because we are moving into the summer sprint. We have been preparing a lot, so some of our pre-done work will feed into the summer sprint. So expect a little bit of a shorter release this time. And the keen eye out there might be noticing, what is that Stefan has on his t-shirt? And why is he even wearing the t-shirt? Calm down, settle down. Two answers for that. First off, what I have here is our new microphone because Christian has got new toys and new hardware and we are testing it out. And in regards to the t-shirt, same explanation as last month. This time we are very close to the summer sprint, and as we are moving into the summer sprint, we need to celebrate that, and I cannot be wearing a hoodie when it's very warm outside here in Sweden. We need to celebrate that in some way as well. Without further ado, let's move on to the releases. First off, let's talk about improvements. The menu has changed a little bit, meaning that we have removed the old menu option between the new menu in the new UI and the old menu that you could continually use. We've had the old menu active for a little over a year now, and we've decided that that is enough time to get acclimated to the new menu. So we see it as an improvement to remove that old menu option and just strictly continue with the new one. In regards to adding users, we've added new warnings and better confirmation, especially for the customers trying to add users to when they had an active limitation already. Now it's a lot easier to navigate that and switch users in and out. A thing for users as well, we have the export user information, and now in that export of user information we have added a new column that shows last login for all of the users, meaning that you will now be able to pull out the user information and you can see everybody's last login and you can sort them and do with it what you want. A thing we changed in revisions when you're creating a new document or a new revision, first revision for a document even, track changes was active, and that could make it hard for new users to know what is it for, how should I use it. So now when you're creating the very first revision, the track changes selection is actually grayed out and not usable because it makes no sense that we're tracking from nothing. A huge improvement for compliance library, especially for those of you who's got a lot of compliance libraries. You will see that the compliance libraries in general will load a lot faster. We have heavily increased the load times of compliance libraries. And the way we're doing it is we've actually removed a lot of the calculations or delayed the calculations, meaning that the libraries will load almost instantaneously, and then the percentages and smaller things like that will load in the background and pop up as time passes. The last improvement we've done is a small one, but an important one, especially to new customers. The welcome email that's being sent out to new users will now correctly link to the help center, which also very much makes our support happier because they will get more traffic and people will actually see the things that they write. So we hope you enjoy the changes and you're getting strapped in for the summer sprint, and we are looking forward to a huge release back at the end of August. Enjoy. Bug fixes. Small piece of bug fixes here, only two actually. Some of the bug fixes that we did has been pulled out and moved into the summer sprint, so you'll get them in August instead. Let's see, we have two here. First off, the definitions module. When you had a definition that you'd created and you'd made correct line breaks, as soon as it fed into the module, those line breaks would not work properly. They do now, so now you can manipulate your text a little bit more and get a much cleaner look in the module as well. And the last one, we had an issue with tracking changes when people were deactivating their previous revisions. So now we've made it so that if you are creating a revision or working on a revision and all other revisions have been deactivated, then the track changes will be from nothing, and hence changes will not be tracked. So we are actually now looking at the last active revision that you have in the system, which should help in tracking altogether. That's all I had for you. As I said, it was a small one. A lot of it is feeding into our very long summer sprint. I'll leave you with one last thing, and that is remember to sign up to Go Digital. We're looking forward to seeing all of you and spending time with you a couple of great days in hopefully sunny Sweden. Have a lovely summer, and I'll be back by the start of September.